everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you would have seen from my previous uploads and my blog, we've just come back from a Disney trip in Florida, and what Disney trip is not complete without walking out of the parks quite proudly with these carrier bags. So let's get started. First of all, can we just talk about these, because these are kind of a must-have, and if you don't have any, especially as a woman, I think, kind of feel a bit left out. Yep. When in Rome, or Disney. So these are my Minnie Mouse ears that I purchased. You might be able to see they are sequin, because I am a magpie when it comes to sparkly stuff and anything glittery. They have all sorts. They have loads of Minnie Mouse ears. They have the traditional kind of black fur ones with just the red silk bow. They have Snow White ones. They have Rapunzel ones. They have Frozen ones. They have Cinderella ones. They have Star Wars ones now. And they even have bride and groom ones. The bride ones aren't really ears. It's more like a round sort of like skull cap with little ears, and then like a white veil coming off it. And the groom one, I think, is the same. It has like a bow tie or like a top hat on it or something. They have ones for guys. Anybody can purchase any ears. These are also available in different sizes. So you have children's sizes, or junior they call them, or adult sizes, kind of small, medium and large. These I think were $20, and again they range in price. They range from sort of the kind of $20 right up to I think about $30, depending how sort of flamboyant your Minnie Mouse ears are. Mine did hurt my head a little bit, if I'm honest. 6-hour mark, and I'd kind of had enough, but I wasn't going to be defeated, and I wore them until the bitter end of the day. So yeah, Minnie Mouse ears. They're kind of lush. You do feel a little bit more like a kid when you've got them on, and kind of part of it all, even though you're not, you're just a guest. So as I said, I've been through all my bits and bobs, and I've decided to kind of put it into categories for you so you don't get a bit muffled by all that I've bought. The first bit I'm going to talk about is the Disney outlet store, which is at Vineland Designer Outlets in Orlando, which is, it's quite hard to describe. It's kind of just down the road from International Drive. It's not too far from International Drive or Universal Studios, anything like that. So the Disney outlet, one of the first things I purchased, and I've told my husband, now that we have these, we have to go to Disney again, because I don't know when else I'm going to use them, are these luggage tags. These are amazing. They have got the genie on, and they say, we wish we, wait there, it says, wish we were there already. And then on the back, they've got an area for you to write all your details down. And as you will see, they were originally $8.95, but in the outlet, they were just $2.99. Because everything in the outlet is kind of stuff that doesn't sell, or it's out of season, bits they've got left over, not current anymore, that sort of thing. So I don't know how these are out of season, really, if I'm honest. Maybe they've just got a new design for this year. I've got no idea. But yeah, I told my husband we kind of have to go now because we have luggage tags, which means we have to go back to Disney, right? So that was one of my first purchases. Second purchase in the outlet Disney store, and this is a bit of a tradition for us because our Christmas tree doesn't have a theme. It's not colour themed or anything like that. All our Christmas decorations are pieces that we've picked up from our travels, so everything holds a really special memory to it. So yeah, it's quite, I think our tree is quite special, and this is going to be one of our latest additions. So this is a Lady and the Tramp Christmas decoration. He's got candy cane in his mouth and a wreath around his neck, and she's got little bits of holly on the top of her head. So Christmas decorations, or hanging decorations, whatever they want to call them over there, are everywhere in all of the parks, in all of the stores, and they do dance around in price. this is about an average price for one. This was originally $22.99, but in the outlet I paid a whopping $5, which equates to about £3.50, so I was more than happy with that. So yeah, that's my new addition, which I'm quite pleased with. I also picked up this really nice mug. This is huge. Can we just kind of see how big this is against my head? So it has Minnie Mouse on the front, not looking particularly good first thing in the morning. And then on the back, it says, that sun is really bright. It doesn't say that. It says mornings aren't pretty. Wow. It's been raining all day and now it's done this. I think I'm going to have to come back to this video. I was moaning earlier there was no light, and now there is so much light I can't even see you. So, oh, well, there's a cloud. I don't even know if you can see me. I can't see you. So let's take a, what do they say in America? A rain check on this. I'll come back to you. It does say on the bottom of it that when it was originally being sold in the park, it was $14.95, so $15, about £12 something. And I remember quite distinctly, I paid only $5 for it, which is about £3.50, $3.75, give or take. So I was really pleased with that, really pleased. So they are my three. Oh, I did buy something else. Wait there. I bought this now. It's not the most pretty thing in the world, but it was such a good saving, I couldn't not buy it. It's a power pack, so it's a Disney Tech power pack. And in the middle there, as you can quite see, it's just got like a bit of a techie symbol and it just says Disney on it. My stepdaughter also bought one. Hers was really pretty and I really wanted it, but it was the last one and I couldn't say to her, well, I'm having it, because then I really would be the worst stepmum in the world. So I had to let her have it. Anyway, hers wasn't black, hers was half black, and then the other half at the top was red with white polka dots symbolising Minnie Mouse. I loved it. But I settled for this one. As I said, not only was this then the only one left after that, and there was no minis, but also because of the saving. I'm just going to turn this around and show you. It was $45 reduced to $5. Was the face I pulled when I pulled it off the shelf and thought, it's $5 and it was $45? I'm having it. I have no idea what the capacity bit means at the bottom. I couldn't care less. All I know is that my husband said, yeah, it's all right, it will charge your phone. So that was fine. Oh, it's like, oh, look at this for just really cleverly done. That wasn't even planned. Another Christmas tree decoration. So this is obviously Mickey in his Fantasia outfit with the 2017 on it, because I wanted it to symbolise that that's when we'd been again, and this is what we picked up on our journey. Quite cleverly though, on his ribbon, I don't know if you can quite see, there's a clasp there. So if you don't want him to hang from the tree and you just want him to sit on like a shelf somewhere or a mantle, he can. I did pay full price for him because I bought him in Disney Springs in the World of Disney store, and he was, there's no label on him, but I do remember he was $22.99, about $25. So yeah, he's about £20 for a Christmas decoration. But as I said, you can't get them anywhere else, and this will bring joy to me when I'm looking at my Christmas tree. These. Disney Pandora. Now, not only do they say Disney Parks Pandora on them, they also say it on the back as well. These can only be purchased in the Disney parks. I spoke to the lady in the Pandora shop there. This is on Main Street. It's really tucked out the way. So if you want to find Disney, Pandora, and somebody gets you some Pandora stuff, which apparently is Disney, if they haven't been to Disneyland, especially the Magic Kingdom, it's not real Disney Pandora, according to the lady in the Pandora shop. As I said, it's on Main Street. As you come into the Magic Kingdom, come through the ticketing bit, straight onto Main Street there. There's loads of different shops and that. There is it's on the right, and it's like a little, it looks like a little side street, and it looks like there's nothing down there. And you go down there, and in the window will just be really discreetly a little Pandora display. Go in there. They are so helpful, and they have the whole Disney Pandora range. I was in there for probably about half an hour, 45 minutes, trying to decide which one I wanted, and obviously I came out with 2. But I could have come away with 4 or 5. So these are exclusive to Disney. As I said, if anybody gets you Pandora, these. Disney Pandora. Now, not only do they say Disney Parks Pandora on them, they also say it on the back as well. These can only be purchased in the Disney parks. I spoke to the lady in the Pandora shop there. This is on Main Street. It's really tucked out the way. So if you want to find Disney, Pandora, and somebody gets you some Pandora stuff, which apparently is Disney, if they haven't been to Disneyland, especially the Magic Kingdom, it's not real Disney Pandora, according to the lady in the Pandora shop. As I said, it's on Main Street. As you come into the Magic Kingdom, come through the ticketing bit, straight onto Main Street there. There's loads of different shops and that. There is it's on the right, and it's like a little, it looks like a little side street, and it looks like there's nothing down there. And you go down there, and in the window will just be really discreetly a little Pandora display. Go in there. They are so helpful, and they have the whole Disney Pandora range. I was in there for probably about half an hour, 45 minutes, trying to decide which one I wanted, and obviously I came out with 2. But I could have come away with 4 or 5. So which ones did I get? Okay, so I got this first one. I'm going to try and show you. I don't know if you can quite see. Let's try and click the screen right there. So this is Mrs. Potts. As you can see, she's got Chip with her at the front as well. She's got a slight bit of purple on her, because I'm, as you probably can also see from my t-shirt, a big Beauty and the Beast fan. And Mrs. Potts and Chip are actually my favourite characters. So I got her to start with. And then, I just realised my nail has got makeup on. Then this little box is quite sweet again. This is, I'll try and again click the screen for you, bear with me. There we go. So this, as you can see, is Mickey and Minnie with a heart in the middle, and then on the back of the bead, or the charm I should say, it says, again, can you see that? It says, believe in magic, which frankly is what it's all about. So as I said, these are exclusive to Disney. If you are a big Pandora charm person, as I am, and you love Disney, then what better reason than to go to Disney and buy yourself some charms. They're not cheap, but they're not going to be cheap, are they? Let's be honest. Is that in focus now? Yeah. I'll see how much these are for you. They have a whole range. They have a whole princess range as well. So they have a Cinderella range, they have a Snow White range, they have a big Beauty and the Beast range now. They have loads. They have a little, oh my god, it's so nice. They have a Magic Kingdom charm, which is like a dangly charm. These were, let's have a look. Okay, so Mrs. Potts was $50. and the heart one of Minnie and Mickey kissing, or with the heart in the middle, sorry, was $60. They were $117.15. So about $120 really, let's round it up. With the exchange rate, I think it would probably come to about £90, about £45 each, which is what you're going to pay for a Pandora charm, isn't it? Purchase these! This one isn't mine because I'm not a very big Star Wars fan. This one's mine. So these are, it says they are 3D metal model kit, Metal Earth. So, super, super thin. And as you will be able to see, or not, there we go. They are loads of little pieces of metal which you fold and cut out, and then eventually you make the one that you've chosen. I chose, obviously, Cinderella's Castle. I just wanted to check I was calling it the right thing. Cinderella's Castle. And my idea, so the size that they are amazing when they're done. And if you go online, Google these, look on the Disney stores, you can purchase these. They are amazing. They are probably about a Christmas tree. Yeah, probably about a Christmas tree decoration size. They have got so much detail on them. They're amazing. And I'm planning to make mine, or assemble mine I should say, and then pop it inside one of those little bell jars, so it just looks it's just kind of preserved, no one's going to touch it, or a cat's going to whack it off the side or anything. It's just in a little, just cute. So that's mine, the Cinderella Castle. And then Steve, my husband, like I said, bought this really exciting, yawn, Star Wars one. Now I know Star Wars fans will be very excited by this, I literally couldn't care less, but he's excited, and he bought the, I don't even know what he bought, X-Wing fighter. There you go. There's loads. As you can see on the back, there's all sorts of different ones you can purchase. I don't know if it shows you on the back here which ones you can purchase of the Disney ones, but you can purchase loads. You can buy like the People Mover, you can buy the Mickey Mouse kind of Ferris wheel one. There is, I don't know if there's Belle's Castle, Cinderella's Castle, there's another castle, I don't know, there's loads, you can collect them all, they say, yeah, I bet they do. Anyway, these are $15 each. And when I got them home, I thought, I really should have bought my dad one, because my dad would have really enjoyed doing one of these, because he loves doing all those air fix kit things. Not he does them often, but now that he's retired in the winter and stuff, it wasn't a heavy present to bring back, but I just didn't think, which was really, really selfish of me. But there you go. So yeah, so I'll be making these. I will show you when I've made one. Check me out on Instagram. It's those. Also purchased, what's this in here? Again, another tradition in our house is to get a fridge magnet from wherever we've been. I think it's because we were given a fridge magnet once from somebody who'd been somewhere, and then we bought a fridge magnet from somewhere we'd been, and it kind of turned into a bit of a tradition, even though I really hate fridges that are covered in fridge magnets, so ours go on the side of the fridge. I don't want them on the front. So yeah, we purchased this one. So this is actually a frame. As you can see in here, there will be a photograph of us stood in front of the Magic Kingdom. I'm going to get one of those printed off. It's got the year that we've been, which I really, really liked. This Fantasia sort of theme of Mickey at the moment is huge in all the Disney stores. I don't know if they've just done a remake or something, but the Fantasia sort of outfit is his outfit of the season, as it were. It is a frame one, so if we want to, we can stand it up on a bookshelf or something, not that we will, and it's got the magnet there. Magnets and that are expensive from Disney parks. There's no way to get around it. If you want one, you're going to have to pay the price. I think from memory, this is a red sticker, so they're all coded. You kind of have to look, a bit like when you purchase one of those cups with your names on or pens or something, you have to look and see what price relates to what colour. And I think from memory, this one was about $15. It's like 12 quid for a magnet. But again, we're not going to get it anywhere else, and looking back, I will be really pleased that I purchased it. So that's our fridge magnet. Look at this little guy. He's so cool. And do you know what? Since purchasing him, I have seen loads of him on Instagram. And I didn't purchase him because I wanted him to be, you know, kind of Instagram famous. I purchased him because I just loved him. The only thing I don't love about him is the paint on his handle. Can you hear that? It's a bit scratchy. It's not like smooth like this is here. It's a bit of that like metallic-y, scratchy paint. But I will suffer just to have a nice cup of tea. So this is Chip. I will show you Chip. So as you can see, he's there, and then he's got a actual chip on this side here. But it's not a chip, as in hasn't been chipped away from the cup. It's just a little painting. But nevertheless, and obviously he's got his traditional pattern on his, I nearly said feet. He doesn't have feet, does he? What does he have? Base? Base is a good word. So yeah, so I purchased Chip. I got him from the World of Disney store in Disney Springs. He is being sold as well in the gift store, which is kind of like in Belle's Village in Magic Kingdom, which is where you will also find Gaston's Tavern. Belle's Village is really, really nice. If you're a Beauty and the Beast fan, it's just lovely to go there. Go and have a little look. But Chip was $21.99, so $22. So he probably, with the exchange rate, he probably cost me about £16-17. I haven't used him yet. I need to wash him first and then I will use him, but he is kind of my new best friend. So that's Chip. This huge rucksack. Now this is massive, like, I might even have to put it on to show you how big it is. And when it's filled, it's huge. We didn't use ours when we were there. How am I finding this so difficult? Here we go. So, if you can see, look how big it is. It's beastie. We already had a Mickey Mouse Disney rucksack that we used when we was in the parks, but these were on offer. So, if you spent, I think it was $50. I'm going to have to look this up. I'm sure it was if you spent $50 in World of Disney. It might have happened in other shops, but not that I saw. But if you spent $50 in World of Disney, you were allowed, or you qualified, to purchase one of these rucksacks for $15, I want to say. It wasn't for free, that's for sure. And even though we didn't need another one, I couldn't not purchase it, which I think is what they were going with. Because actually, when you started to look around, everybody had them. They are huge. Look how big they are. They are massive. And I said to the lady, can I purchase one of those without spending this much money? And she said, no, you can only purchase them if you have qualified to purchase it. So if you saw somebody walking around in the parks with one of these, you knew that they had spent a load of money in World of Disney. So they are massive. Loads of storage space. Again, you never have too much pockets. Even this drinks pocket is huge. So it's got a pocket at the front here. Then it's got another one that goes in there. Let's show you. So it's got another one that goes in here. It's got one there at the front. Another one that goes in there, as I said. Then it's got another one here at the front. This is just the front of the bag. It's got another drinks pocket on the side, and then on the inside, oh, I thought I had a pocket on the inside as well. I thought I had like a little pouch on the top of it, but it doesn't. It's just a massive, massive rucksack. So we didn't use this when we were there because we had a smaller Disney rucksack that we purchased before we went on holiday, and we had all of our stuff in that. My sister-in-law did use her new Mickey Mouse Walt Disney World rucksack when she was there, and you'll see that in some of my other YouTube videos of her with it on her back. She's the same height as me, about 5'2", 5'3", and it dwarfed her. They are massive. So if you want one of these, I'm sure there'll be people selling them on eBay and Depop and places like that. I think they're about $15. So someone's charging 20 quid for them. and you want a big Disney rucksack for some sort of family day out or Disney holiday, purchase it, because they are massive. You'll get everything in them. Just a few other purchases. Now, this isn't Disney related, because I got these from SeaWorld, and I know SeaWorld's a bit controversial for some people, but yes, we went. I bought this, which I just love. This it's called a cuddle tail, and it's the mermaid one. I paid $35 for it. I'm just going to get it out of its little pouch to show you what it actually is, and then you will just realise that this is just mermaid blanket of dreams. So I don't like those knitted mermaid blankets. There's just something about them. I think it's because when you put them on, the only thing that's enclosed and sewn together is kind of the fin. It is just a blanket that goes over the top of you, whereas I want it to be fully like cocooned into it, and it really let me down when I purchased one. So I sent it back, those knitted mermaid blankets that were all the rage. But I still wanted a mermaid blanket. This, on the other hand, is a mermaid blanket. Can we just talk about this? This fleecy, which is super, super warm. It's got the mermaid fish scales, as it were. It's got a fin on the bottom. There's no big slit on the back. It's fully cocooned, so I'll be nice and warm. And then at the top, obviously, it's got the bikini top with the gold star in the middle. This is for children, I'd like to add. And I am 31 years old. I forget how old I am sometimes, but I am 31. But, you know, I'm one of them that's always cold as well. So this is my mermaid blanket. Check me out. Look at that. I absolutely love it. Honestly, it is so cosy. First thing I thought was, oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing on flights. Because it's like really small. It goes into that little bag and it doesn't weigh anything, and I'll just be all really cosy sat on my flights, and everyone will be looking at me going, oh my god, I love her mermaid blanket. I would. I'd look at some other girl and be like, where did she get that from? That's amazing. Only get them in SeaWorld, darling. Only get them in SeaWorld. So yeah, look at me as a mermaid. What do you think? Amazing or what? So yeah, so this is for children, but when you're 5'2", you fit perfectly into them. I have tried this out actually. I tried it out the other day on the sofa. Was asleep in about 20 minutes. So it's passed the test with me. So I purchased that from SeaWorld. As I said, we have to have bloody magnet everywhere we go. So we also purchased this Orca SeaWorld fridge magnet. And when we went to the Kennedy Space Centre, my husband really wanted one with Atlantis on it, so another fridge magnet. I feel like this is getting boring now. And then, because it's my husband's favourite drink in the whole wide world, when we was in Disney Springs, we went to the Coca-Cola shop, so we purchased a Coca-Cola magnet as well. It says Orlando on. But there's a bit of a story behind this one, because when we went to Las Vegas last year, they also had a Coca-Cola store, and we have a bottle opening, because this is a bottle opening one as well, a bottle opening fridge magnet from Las Vegas. It says Coca-Cola Las Vegas on it. So kind of had to have one that said Orlando on it to kind of just show off that we've been to two of the Coca-Cola stores. It's a bit showy offy, isn't it? So that was that. If you have no money to spend in the Disney stores, there are still freebies that you can go and get. For example, these pin badges. These will be given out by any crew member of a Disney park. Just go to customer relations and ask one. The first time I went, well, not the first time, but the first time I went with my husband Steve, we went in 2013, and we picked up our first visit badge, which I've obviously kept. And then when we went this year, it's rubbed off, which is a real shame. But when we went this year, now that we're married, we weren't married when we went before, I really wanted one of the happily ever afters. You can just see a slight bit of blue pen there from when they wrote 2 ears on it, because she said, how long have you been married for? And I said, we're married for 2 years. And she said, oh, in Disney it's ears, ha ha. So they wrote 2 ears on them. So we got the happily ever after one. And then when we was away, a day before we went, my niece was 18, so it was another big celebration when we were there. So we got another pin badge that said, I'm celebrating. These pin badges cost you nothing. However, they will bring you so much joy, and you're going to be like, it's just a badge. For example, when you wear this one, all the crew members will say to you, hi, how are you getting on? How's your visit? Are you really enjoying it? Do you have any questions? Is there anything I can help you with? Or they will stop you and say, did you know that in a minute the Beauty and the Beast show is going to start over there? If you just go over there now, you'll see this amazing show. Or, oh, did you know that where you're stood right now, in half an hour's time, this will be the best position to watch the parade? They give you loads of little tips and hints, and they're super helpful because they know it is your first time and you quite haven't got your bearings yet. This one, just a bit of fun, quite frankly, but still quite cute. People do say to you as you walk around, oh, is it your anniversary? Or, oh, have you just got married? Or, you know, have you just got engaged? Or where did you get engaged? And, you know, all of that sort of stuff. And they will also say to you, oh, did you know if you pop to such and such, they've got, for example, the bride Minnie Mouses, all that sort of stuff. So they, again, give you little tips. This one's probably the best one to have. But they will ask you why you're celebrating. And if you don't have a real good reason to celebrate, they're not interested. So make sure you tell the truth. This one, however, gets you loads of stuff. Not stuff. Just nice comments. For example, my niece had hers on and it said, I'm celebrating, and I think it either said my 18th birthday or my birthday, and every single time a crew member saw her celebration badge, they said to her, happy birthday. She's like, oh, thank you. And they said, I hope you're having a lovely day. That's just really nice. Just really nice for somebody to say happy birthday to you, or I'm celebrating the fact that I've graduated, which loads of them had because we were there around graduation time, and loads of them were walking around saying to them, well done on graduating, where are you going next, what have you done, blah, 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 blah. The other thing about pin badges is you do sometimes get free stuff. Free fast passes. Yep. If a crew member likes you, and they are more than happy to do so, and they are more than qualified to do so, let's say, if they like one of your pin badges and you get chatting to them, don't ask them because I think that's cheeky, but if they like your pin badges and they like your reason for your first visit, or they like the reason that you're happily ever after, or even if they like the reason for your celebration, they might well say to you, here's some free fast passes, enjoy your day. Just go and get them from customer relations. They are well worth the 5-minute chat, and they're just a bit of fun. I wore mine every single day in that Disney park, not because I wanted free stuff, but just because, well, I'm proud that I've been married for 2 years. Some people don't even get to 2 months. I know a lot of people get to 50 odd years of marriage, but I am proud of the fact that I am married to my husband and that I was there celebrating 2 years of marriage. So I wore mine with pride, and he wore his too because he was forced, but you know. So there you go. So that's it. That's my Disney haul. I hope you've enjoyed. All the details of all the stuff that I've purchased, I will put in the details below. Please check out some of my other videos. I would also say please subscribe to my channel. I know I'm relatively new to YouTube. I'm just getting my bearings, but give me some comments, give me a thumbs up, give me a bit of feedback, let me know if I'm doing the right thing or the wrong thing. But yeah, thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye!